Good morning, boys and girls. Hello, friends. How are you? I'm very happy to see you. Greet your neighbor. Boogie on down. Give a jump and turn around. Hello, friends. Boys and girls, before we start our lesson today, I would like you to see something. Haley Baker had put in a request. She asked that I wear a dress and lipstick for our lesson. So she wanted me to step it up a bit. So Haley, I want to show you. This is my dress. And I do have lipstick on. It might end up on my teeth, but Haley, this one's for you, girl. All right, hope you approve. So, friends, before we get started, we are talking about caterpillars and butterflies this week. And I want to check on our on our caterpillars. Do you remember we made our 10 frame chart? And when we checked on the caterpillars the first time, they were 7 days old. Okay, I had them delivered 7 days ago. So that was on Wednesday. Today is Friday. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. How many days has it been since we have checked? 2 days. So I'm going to put up 2 more circles. All right, well, we know there are 10 squares in our 10 frame. We have all of them filled except for one. We have one more day to complete 10. So how many circles are filled? What number comes just before 10? Let's count and see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 days. We are hoping by 10 days they will start to form their chrysalis. I think it may take a little bit longer than 10 days. We'll have to check. So I want to show you what they look like now. Oh my goodness, boys and girls, they are huge. When we checked, they were 1 inch. This guy's pretty stretched out, so I'm going to measure him. They are now 2 inches. Okay, so let me put this down for a minute. They were 1 inch, and now they are 2 inches. So they're about that long. They grew 1 inch in 2 days. All right, they are starting to really tear up their food. It's getting all messy and there's all little pieces. See the brown stuff before it was kind of all clumped together? Now it's all separated because they've been eating their food and growing and getting ready to form their chrysalis. Now they're not in that J yet, but there is one. Do you see him up on top? I think, whoops, let me move my fingers. I think he is getting ready. Oh, look at how stretched out. I think they're showing off for you. They know they're on camera and they want to look really big for you. Wow. All right. We're going to keep checking. Okay. I may even over the weekend, since we don't do a lesson, I may pop on and just show you, especially if they start to form their J's. All right. So we're going to put our caterpillars over here, away from Raider, who's behind me. And today, we're going to talk about butterflies. Butterflies are so fascinating, which means super interesting. And in order to talk about butterflies, Dimples just wanted to show you what he bought and what he's wearing in honor of our Butterfly Day. Hi, boys and girls. Happy Butterfly Day. Dimples, you have those on backwards. It actually goes like this, buddy. Let me help you. go, thinks Mrs. Dana. That way our friends can see the jewels. So, Dimples is very excited about Butterfly Day, aren't you, Dimples? I sure am. I wish I could fly. Whoops. All right, Dimples, you go over there. You know, Dimples, he's always doing silly things. So, usually when we talk about butterflies, I hang these from our window in our classroom. Aren't those pretty? So I want to make sure you could still see them. Peekaboo. All right. Well, boys and girls, we know the stages of a butterfly. We know a butterfly lays an egg on a leaf. Okay. Out of that egg comes a caterpillar. Katina cat says caterpillar. That's the stage we're in with ours now. Pretty soon, our caterpillars will form a cocoon or the big word, chrysalis. Here's the chrysalis. It's going to look like a brown shell. They'll stay in there for about 2 weeks, could be longer. And then a beautiful butterfly will be born from the chrysalis. And then that butterfly will lay an egg, and the cycle will happen over and over and over again. Isn't that neat how that works? So butterflies are insects and they lay eggs. So, friends, I want to share with you some amazing facts about butterflies, and I also have some cards that talk to you about some amazing facts about butterflies. Okay, and then I'm going to do a little project for you. Okay, so butterfly. What letter does butterfly begin with? Bubba Bear says bee. And if we clap out butterfly, let's see how many claps or beats butterfly has. Butterfly. Butterfly. Can you try that at home? Butterfly. 1, 2, 3. The word butterfly has 3 beats or 3 syllables. Remember, you would clap your name and you would decide how many beats or syllables your name has. Maybe you could try that at home for mom and dad. Okay, here we go. Oh, look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Butterflies. Wow, I can't wait until I see some butterflies this spring and summer. Butterflies glide into gardens and dance through deserts. What are they looking for? Well, they're looking for flowers to feed on. When a butterfly lands, it tastes the flowers. Boys and girls, do you know what part of a body a butterfly uses to taste? It's really funny. All right, I'm going to tell you. They use their feet. Ew! Can you imagine eating spaghetti with your feet and tasting it with your feet? Ugh! But butterflies do. They taste the flower with the tip of its feet. Very cool fact. I think you should share that fact. The flower tastes sugary and sweet. Inside the sugar is inside the flower is something called nectar. Can you say that? Nectar. And nectar is what makes it's inside of the flower and it's sugary. So the butterflies love sugar, like you might love sugar, right? And oh my goodness, did I forget it? I wanted to show you. Sorry, friends, let me just look for it. Oh, here it is. All right. So the butterfly unrolls a long tube on its head and it pokes it into the flower. The butterfly uses the tube like a straw to suck up the nectar. You see that? That's called the butterfly proboscis or proboscis. Okay. And what that is a fancy word for its tongue. And just like on my party blower, this is kind of just like a butterfly's proboscis or tongue. So it blows it out like that. It straightens it out, lands its tongue on a flower, soaks up that sugary nectar, and then rolls, whoops, it fell right off, rolls its tongue right up. So if you have a party blower, you could pretend you're a butterfly. In your packets, friends, we put a nice straw in there. And I put the straw in there, Mrs. Whitney, and I put that in your packet so that you could pretend to be a butterfly. So if you use that straw to drink juice or water, you could pretend that straw is your tongue, your butterfly's tongue, and that juice or water is the nectar, and you can pretend to be a butterfly. I thought that might be fun for you. All right, so it talks about how the butterflies eat the nectar. Some butterflies like to eat fruit. We're going to give our caterpillars, when they turn into butterflies, we're going to give them sugar water and fruit. And some of them like to eat even dead bugs. We're not going to give them dead bugs. When it's raining, they want to keep dry. They don't like to be all very much wet. So they fold up their wings, and at night, a butterfly hangs upside down to sleep. Can you think of another animal that we've talked about that hangs upside down to sleep? We talked about it when it was close to Halloween. You're right, a bat. Okay. In the morning, the butterfly spreads its wings open. Ooh, butterflies have to be careful because bigger animals and birds like to eat butterflies. So butterflies have to hide themselves. They have to blend in with their surroundings. Do you remember what that word is? Think of the chameleon. Camouflage. They have to camouflage. Look at this one finds a red leaf so the animals cannot see it. Look at this butterfly. He looks like a leaf on a tree. An animal might go right by him thinking, it's just a leaf. I don't want to eat a leaf. Butterflies can be all different colors and shapes, patterns, and sizes. All right. And this shows a mommy butterfly laying its eggs. Do you see those little eggs down there? Very small. So cool. There are the eggs, and out of the egg wiggles and wriggles a caterpillar, just like our caterpillars. What's going to happen next, friends? The caterpillar is going to make a chrysalis. Some are brown. This one is kind of a dark green. They can be different colors. And after days or weeks, the chrysalis splits open. There you see just the outer skin, and out crawls a butterfly. But friends, he cannot fly right away. His wings are very wet from what was inside the chrysalis, and they're kind of crumpled. So he has to wait, straighten them out, and dry them, and then he can take his flight. The end. All right, friends, I want to show you a couple cool, amazing facts about butterflies. We already learned that nectar is found in flowers. That's the sugar water. Must taste good. How many antennae do you think butterflies have? Let's see. 1, 2. That's right. They have 2 antennae, and they do something funny with their antenna. They use one of their 5 senses with their antenna. Boys and girls, what do you do with your nose? Do you sniff and smell? Butterflies use their antenna to smell. So they use their antenna to smell and their feet to what? to taste. That's right. How many wings do you think a butterfly has? Let's count. 1, 2 big ones, 3, 4. 2 big, 2 little. 4 wings. That's right. And if a butterfly is an insect, friends, how many legs would it have? Do you remember when we talked about our insects and bugs unit? How many legs does an insect have? If you said 6, sits on a circle, you are right. 6. All right. We said that they taste with their feet. Would you like to guess how many eyes a butterfly has? We learned when we talked about spiders, like spiders can have 5 eyes. Some of our insects have a lot of eyes. Butterflies have the same number of eyes as we have. So you know you have 2 eyes. Butterflies have 2 eyes, just like you. There's its tongue, called a proboscis. Okay? And it uses that tongue like a long straw. And butterflies like to drink nectar. Those are amazing facts. I should have asked you before all of this, which I didn't, I apologize, what you already knew about butterflies and what you would like to know about butterflies. So Mrs. Dana, I should have asked that. I'll ask that next time. And there's one other thing. I brought so many things up for my lesson that I forgot. I have those real butterfly wings to show you. So I'm going to make myself a note and I'm going to make sure maybe even this weekend, I will show you some real butterfly wings. Okay, now, boys and girls, do you see all these butterflies? Aren't they pretty? They're all different. Now, look at one side of the butterfly's wings and the other side of the butterfly's wings, just on one butterfly. Are they the same or are they different? Let's see. Let's look at this yellow one on the bottom. Does this wing look like this wing? It does. It's the same size, it's the same shape, and it has the same pattern. There's a dot on this upper corner, and there's the same dot in the same spot on the other wing. And if you look at the other butterflies, look at their wings are the same shape, same size, and they have the exact same markings, stripes, and polka dots. We learned about this a little bit when we were in class. These butterfly wings are symmetrical, okay? Or they show symmetry. Symmetry is a very big fancy word, and it means the same on one side as the other. Our faces are symmetrical. This side of my face looks the same as this side of my face. Okay? And when a butterfly folds up his wings, they fit together exactly, just like a puzzle. So if I take this butterfly, okay, and he folds up his wings to stay dry or to sleep, they fit together perfectly. And when he opens them up, they are the same. So we've done something like this before, but how about, take this down for a minute. If I put up my butterfly. Now I'm also sending a link to Mom and Dad of this butterfly pattern so you could try this at home. And I know Mrs. Whitney sent about 2 or 3 other butterfly projects that you could do at home. So I'm going to put that up. Now I'm going to take some paint. I picked sparkly purple, sparkly green, and sparkly blue. Okay. I'm going to be careful since I have my dress on, right? I know I've been kneeling down so much, Haley, you can't really see it, can you? It's a twirly one, and I think the sleeves are a little bit like a butterfly wing, so I thought this was a good choice today. All right, so I'm gonna take my paintbrush. Now I'm just gonna paint on one side of my butterfly. I'm gonna do a circle blue sparkle spot right there, okay? Then I'm gonna do a purple triangle. Terry triangle, looks like a tree, okay? This this paint is sparkly, it's pretty, but it doesn't show up super fantastic like I was hoping. All right, hope you can see that. I'll bring it up close. And my green one, oh boy, I think I'm gonna do a straight line for the green one. Come on, paint. I'm gonna put a little more on, okay? All right, you get the idea. So let me show you. All right, can you see that? I've got a blue circle at the top of the wing, a purple triangle in the middle, and a green line at the bottom. I'm gonna fold up my butterfly so its wings fit exactly. Okay, see how I folded it? All right, now I'm gonna rub it. When I open it up, what do you think is going to happen? Remember we talked about symmetry, right? And the butterfly's wings being the same on both sides. So, do you think the wings will look the same with my paint markings or different? I'll give you a minute to decide. All right, I'm going to open up my butterfly wings. I hope you can see that. Ta-da! Everything on this side of the wing is a mirrored or the same on the other wing. I have my two blue dots at the top, my two purple triangles in the middle, and my green lines on the bottom. I made symmetry. You could do that too if you print out that pattern of the butterfly and if you have some paint. Marker or crayon would not work so well because when you try to rub it together, they don't really work like paint. It's not a liquid, so it won't spread. Okay, but if you have paint, you could try that. All right, I'm also going to send Mom and Dad a link. There are 2 sheets that you could try at home that show symmetry. Okay, this butterfly has triangles on one side, and on the other side are triangles that you could trace. Maybe you could color them in. Whatever colors you decide to do on one side of the wing, make sure you do the same on the other. Down on the bottom, it's hard to see, but this one shows dotted lines, almost like arches of a rainbow, and a heart. This, you could trace them. This one is blank, this wing, because they would like you to try to draw those on your own. Okay, this one, you don't have to draw on your own, but it is another symmetry butterfly, and they are shapes that you can trace. And it's always good to keep on working using those fine motor skills and those little finger muscles and drawing your shapes. Okay, we have circle, triangle, diamond, ovals, and circles. Okay, so I'm going to put a link up for all these things that you could try maybe this weekend if you would like. All right, one more thing, boys and girls, maybe you can try. I can put this on the floor. I'm afraid Raider's going to get crazy, but okay. Isn't great with my dress, but you can make your body become, you could do all the stages of a caterpillar going into a butterfly. So if you were an egg, the first stage, a butterfly lays an egg. You could curl your body up like an egg, okay? Second stage, a caterpillar is born. See if you can wriggle and wiggle your body, maybe on your tummy, like we would do in school when we were pretending to be snakes. Wiggle it all around the floor so you can be a caterpillar. Third stage, chrysalis. You have to make your chrysalis. So this is kind of fun. You could either wrap yourself up in a blanket or a sleeping bag, and you would be a caterpillar inside of a chrysalis. And then finally, maybe you could count to 14, like 2 weeks. You could stay in there for 14 seconds. And then you can pop out of your sleeping bag or your blanket and you become a beautiful butterfly, and you can fly around your house or fly around outside. And you can use your body and your big muscles to act out the stages, the life cycle of a caterpillar to a butterfly. Okay, I hope you have a lot of fun with that, boys and girls, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And soon enough, hopefully, our caterpillars will start to form their chrysalis. I will keep showing you, friends, okay? Have a good day. Bye-bye.